All right, I'm here with my good friend Jordan Leer. How's it going, man? Jordan Leer, my good LA friend.
I'm being held hostage here. I hate this guy. We are not friends. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know.
That's the first joke. That's the first joke.
Yeah, I have to get people to do what they don't want to do on this podcast. And just.
I'm doing what I want to do. I'm drinking coffee.
No.
I'm wearing a butt hat that Chris Gardner gave me last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. At the open mic you did last night here on the roof. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, rooftop comedy.
Yeah.
I have the hottest fucking spot in town now. I am like so top tier now.
Yeah.
Because like I never ran a show. You know, that's the thing a lot of people do. You run a show, you book people on it. It helps you get booked on other people's shows.
Yeah.
I just started running this rooftop mic because I have a roof. You know.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I got people hitting me up, being like, "Yo, I hear you got this thing. You should come do mine." I'm like, "Oh, this is that beast people were talking about." And I kind of don't like it.
You're gonna start charging $5 for a minute or something like that.
Yeah.
We're here. It's a good spot. We're here in Koreatown. We got an epic view behind us. You might not be able to see the Hollywood sign in the distance, but
maybe it's because I ate some mushrooms last night, but I see it really clear.
Yeah, it's actually just
crisp.
in our imaginations.
You guys are saying you're like, oh, your buddy he couldn't see it, and I'm like, I'm there. I'm like on the W over there.
Yeah. It's humid. It's very humid. If we were doing this in Arizona on our roof, it'd probably be a lot worse.
Terrible.
Way worse.
My dad used to work on roofs back in the day in Arizona, and they'd start at like 3 a.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's real work right there.
That's why I was like, dude, if you want to do the podcast, let's fucking get it going early before it gets hot today. So.
Yeah. You were one of the first people I met in when I moved to LA a long time ago. I'm currently staying in Arizona, but
for sure,
I'm out here doing my thing.
Always seen you in the LA scene.
Yeah. I think I met you probably at the Comedy Store or.
Could be the Comedy Store, anywhere. Flappers.
Yeah.
But you went to all the dirty places that I went to, like Next Stage Theater. Remember that fucking shithole?
Oh, yeah, Next Stage Theater.
That's where I saw you do the LaBouche thing where you go, "Do you still need me?"
Yeah, they sing that song. Be my lover, wanna be my lover. Yeah, I
so
sang
impressed.
I didn't sing that song, but I sang, "Do You Still Need Me" by LaBouche at one of those open mics at Next Stage. I didn't do any comedy. I just sang that song.
You know what? And I'm not just like that kind of. I was so entertained, and I thought that was so funny. I'd never seen you do that before, and it was one of those nights where I was at an open mic, and I was like, oh, you don't have to just go up and work on Joe. You can kind of like have fun.
Yeah,
and be entertaining once in a while, because that's I don't know.
Sometimes you can just
because that was hilarious.
Just be on stage and just express yourself on stage like in any way.
Karaoke.
And it will help you feel more comfortable. If you're doing something that's like maybe even purposely bad, it might make you feel more comfortable on stage. I'm gonna grab my sunglasses.
Oh yeah,
I'm
gonna grab your sunglasses.
The sun is directly in my eyes.
Yeah.
But I've known you for a long time.
What year did you move out here? Come out here?
When I first came out here, it was probably like 2014, 2013.
For sure, yeah. I came in like 2012-ish, so yeah.
Like the beginning stages of Garage Mic.
I only went to that place like once ever, I think.
Yeah. It's Garage Mic is a open mic that our friend Victor Martinez does.
Okay.
Well, you know.
Wait, is this the one? Because there's different garages over the years. There's the garage behind Food for Less or something?
Victor Martinez's, yeah.
But there was like a different garage years ago somewhere in Silver Lake. Just something else, too.
Okay.
It was more like someone's house I went to once or twice.
Okay.
So I haven't been to Garage Mic over proper. It's down that way, I think.
Okay.
I think it's down on Western.
Yeah. It was a very gritty open mic for sure.
And it always is. You know, the mics change over the years.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like the alt scene mics, they just go to different coffee shops, you know. Mics die, they get reborn. This one came up, you know. But there's always a level of shittiness to it that I love.
Yeah. You said that I heard that you had an open mic and somebody that lives here ratted you out, like a neighbor ratted you out.
Oh, no, it wasn't here.
It wasn't.
So there's another guy that works at the Improv. He lives less than a mile from here, and he's got a rooftop. It looks just like this, and he put on a couple mics, and his neighbors ratted him out.
Oh,
and the
okay.
last time I went there, we all got up on the roof, and then the neighbors were like, "Yeah, man, I don't want COVID getting passed around, so we got to go." And I'm like, "Well, we're already up here already."
Yeah. And you're on the roof.
I go, so as long as we don't perform comedy, we're going to be safe as long as we get out of here now. So
Yeah.
So we all walked over to my place because I was like, oh, my place is rock and roll. It doesn't, whatever.
It's like it's almost like they don't really care too much about.
Oh, the guy who went
They
up to
just
Rocky, he goes, trust me,
ruin
no
someone's fun.
one loves stand-up more than I do. No one loves it's like, that's not true.
Yeah, if you love
Because
stand-up
we're
so much,
risking our lives for it.
why are you crushing it? Why are you ruining it if you love it so much?
Like, this is one of the few places that still exists right now.
Yeah. We also have done a lot of improv together at UCB Upright Citizens Brigade Theater.
Yeah. Now, you do rock and roll improv like I do.
Yeah.
Because you take class at UCB, and I recently did that, but for a number of years, I've went to the open improv jams performances that are like, you what's that place that we go to? The Clubhouse.
The Clubhouse, yeah.
So that place is such a fucking shit show. It is like, I mean, improv can be like kind of hard and painful as it is.
Yeah.
But that is like the fucking, dude, that's like the heroin addict of fucking improv. It's like, oh my God, I got to go there to get it, to get my reps in. I'm going, it's like no one is going here except like burnt out open micers like me.
And then also the people who are there every week that that kind of they like own the place, then you're
they try to make rules and stuff. It's like,
we're kind of like the noobs there.
Weird.
And, but
I mean, I hate everyone in every scene, whether it's acting, stand-up, or improv.
Yeah.
But there's something generally about improv where I just can't quite find the rock and roll crowd there.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of stand-ups I don't like, but there's a lot I do like.
Yeah.
A lot of improv people, I'm like, I don't even see us talking, bro. I can't even have a conversation with you.
Yeah. It like they're not really like down to like break the rules, which you would think that they would be like.
Because they used to
breaking the rules.
Because like in the 90s, it was really like alternative, cutting edge stuff, like the UCB show and then like Dana Carvey show and stuff. It was like, man, this is like the only place you can get weird shit. And now it's not. It's like that's where you go for uniform, nice comedy. We only punch up. We don't punch down. It's like little rules like that. It's like
that's changed for all forms, probably stand up and improv, right?
Sure.
Like it's stand up also used to be a lot more. Maybe I guess you could say controversial, offensive, or something like that, and now it's a lot. It's the opposite almost,
But in stand-up, there's still like mics that are generally cool. Like my mic, in my mind, for what I think is cool, of just people saying crazy shit and everyone being cool with it. That's still there. Whereas like improv, that next the Clubhouse that we went to. So we had a bunch of dirtbags hanging out there, but they didn't let us do our dirtbag shit. They're like, no. And I'm like, there's just nowhere where we can just do some stupid shit.
Yeah. That's a good thing about having your own place, your own like show, right? Or your own venue to do stuff at, is that you can.
I guess if I ran my own improv jam, I could have all the offensive jokes I wanted.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll have the next improv jam up here on the roof.
We'll do it here. We'll have a lineup and everything.
It's going to be the new... You have a festival up here because no one can go to Coachella or anything like that. Just you could have.
Here's the thing about improv.
The band Phoenix play up here.
Oh yeah, we could have that. We could have a whole alternative vibe. Is UCB coming back?
I don't know.
Because I was in the middle of a class over there actually, and they hit us back. They're like we'll give you $160, or you can get full class credit if we return. And so it's like. Fuck, I don't know.
Like if they returned, you'd come back and finish your
do the class again. But it's like, man, some people are wondering if that whole school's just gonna close.
Yeah, improv classes are a lot different than improv jams or improv shows, right? Because an improv class, you're just doing it in front of your class members, and the teacher is like. Really, hitting it hard with the critique and the pausing you and giving you notes and stuff. I get really in my head,
Yeah, you do.
You know I do. You know I do.
Big time. Which is the complete opposite of what you're supposed to do in improv.
Yeah.
The whole thing is you're supposed to not think, and you're just like, maybe I should do this, and I'm like,
I never understood the don't think or that whatever. The UCB thing is don't think, right? Or
yeah.
I always just thought, the only thing that you're usually doing in improv is like thinking. What's the next thing I'm going to say next?
Yeah, it is a hard thing because it's like don't think, but obviously have to think.
Yeah. I remember we did that at UCB. They have this. They have like this underground kind of room called the Inner Sanctum, where it's all independent improv shows and improv jams. That's where we would do the improv jams. And I remember, and they would do these teaching, like one-off, like free teaching
sessions. Yeah, the
sessions.
Friday they'd have the teacher, the coach's corner deal.
Coach's corner, where
it's a free class basically.
Yeah, a person who's been doing improv for like a long time or something would give you, critique and help you get better for free, and it'd be like a 3-hour thing. And I remember there was one thing that they did a special one where it was like. It was a clowning
Oh,
class.
yeah, Chad De Mimi or whatever.
Yeah, not like
from a clown class.
Yeah, some people might be thinking that we're talking about clowns, like circus clowns, but no, clowning is.
We are, yeah.
Yeah, it is that, but it's a actual like a historic form of comedy.
Yeah.
Clowning, which is a lot of it is. Berating the like the teacher might berate the performer.
Well, that was more that was that guy's style of teaching.
Yeah, his style.
I don't think all clown instructors do it like that.
Yeah,
he was different.
Yeah,
he
would
funny.
shout at us and tell us to stop doing what we're doing when we're
like,
acting.
Dustin, that sucks.
Yeah, he
sucks.
tells you it's.
God, look at Dustin, just ready to fuck it up again.
Yeah, he would point certain people out and just like make them
hated it.
Just tell them that it was really bad on purpose to make them be funnier.
Yeah,
because he was trying to teach people that the funny can come from being natural and just not really thinking too hard about the choices that you're making. And I
love
took
that
it.
Guy.
I liked it a lot. Like a couple days after, learning like, oh wow, it really made me, feel a little bit more like confident on stage and just more free. But he definitely that day he made me feel really in my head. I thought the guy was being like a total dick, but he was explaining to me, no.
Yeah.
He's like, I can tell that you're a person that people kind of focus on when you're on stage, and I'm trying to bring more out of you by, making you.
Yeah, there's a fine line because I've ran into teachers at that exact thing.
Yeah. That
said what I was doing wasn't right, and I'm like open to like doing whatever, but. It was just the tone was weird, the vibe.
Yeah,
but it is a fine line of doing that because that guy was really going over the top, like telling people they suck.
Yeah.
So, which I was like, well, he doesn't really mean that.
Like this is complete horseshit. Yeah, when he would say something like that, he'd be like, oh, okay, I see what.
I take more offense like whenever you go to an improv thing, you do a scene and they just make you feel bad. They're like, okay, so that's not really what we were going for. It's like, okay, just fucking don't be a little bitch about it. Act like I fucking like said the wrong thing at a funeral. It's like, we're doing improv. Okay, do it again.
Yeah.
So I understand that I had a good time that day.
So you've done a lot of acting as well. I think you've done some commercial work. You've gotten some roles on some TV shows, maybe some movies too, right? I think.
A little bit. I was in a Lifetime movie.
Oh yeah. What was the Lifetime movie you were in?
So it was called "Am I a Serial Killer?"
Okay, yeah.
And I played a high school bully, which I've done a couple times.
Yeah, you got the high school job.
I auditioned to be high school asshole all the time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 30 next week, and I auditioned to be high school asshole. Sometimes a nice guy, but usually the douchebag.
Yeah.
A lot of the breakdowns I get call for the guy to be a douchebag.
No, but you're not a douchebag in real life, though. You are a down-to-earth, cool dude, and
you too, sweetheart.
Thanks, man. All right, we're gonna go now.
But I do, and dude, and that's always been the perception of me. And I guess because in stand-up I tell like offensive jokes.
Yeah.
I punch down, okay? I do it, guys. I punch down. I think it's funny, though. I think it's funny. I do. I'm sorry. But everyone the people that don't talk to me, off stage, always they like think I'm an asshole just because the way I look, basically.
Yeah,
which is cool because that's what I get cast for. But yeah, I played a high school douche in a Lifetime movie.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: I get murdered in it. That's pretty cool. See that, and I've done a couple other. They call it the non-union. If you ever watch Investigation Discovery,
Okay.
it's real. I don't know. Some women in this country, a lot of women in this country, they just stick on that ID channel all day because it's like all this true crime type stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And they do like they'll like shoot recreations of what happened. So I did a couple of those shows too.
Yeah. Reenactments.
Reenactments.
Yeah.
I don't think I died in them. I was in a boating accident in one. That was the first thing.
I saw you were in an episode of Goldbergs, right?
Yeah, and then Goldbergs and Young Sheldon. Those are my big ones. Those are my big hitters. Yeah, those are dope.
Getting
man.
them residuals.
Yeah, a little money in the mail. Those are cool, man. Those are the big like, oh my god, I can't believe this shit type roles.
I've done a couple cold readings, cold audition readings. Where you they just give you a script for a commercial. Like, you just show up and they give you like maybe 10 minutes to read over like a script.
Yeah, you get a piece of the copy.
Yeah, and then
you gotta kind of do something with this little 3-line thing.
Yeah, and you just
commercial acting is hard. Yeah, I had I don't know. My old agent repped me for a commercial too, and I had a ton of commercial auditions that I didn't book.
Yeah.
And that's a hard game, and I'm getting back into it because I had a commercial agent again.
Yeah.
And it's tough because it's a really simple audition, but it's like it'll be 3 lines, and they just expect you to have something that's really funny.
Yeah.
Or subtle, and sometimes it's like, I don't know, it's a fine line.
When you didn't even know anything about the script at all beforehand, walking in.
Yeah.
I guess improv can really come into play with that.
Big time. Adding a little expression, a little blocking in the little audition. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a pain in the ass. And a lot of auditions these days, they're all self-tapes, especially now with the pandemic.
Yeah.
Which they were before, but it sucks. You got to be like, you got to make your own little like short film, make it feel like the scene. It's like, God damn, motherfucker, it's an audition. You want me to make the movie for you? So, yeah.
What made you want to become a comedian?
I don't know. I just feel it's not like becoming a lawyer, like, oh, I think I'm going to be a lawyer. I don't know.
Yeah.
You just kind of like.
Or anything just inspired you? Or
I've always liked the arts, and, you come from like a music background too, right?
Yeah.
You post a lot. And I think a lot of us stand-ups kind of do that.
Yeah.
Finding any way to express yourself or
we
whatever.
try to get into music and it doesn't work, so we get into comedy.
Yeah, or music's hard because you had to do with a lot of people. And that's the thing about stand-up is you can do it by yourself.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do it by yourself,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I learned guitar at a young age. I was always kind of a performer. I always wanted to be on stage.
Yeah.
And I always liked, you were probably like this. I always memorized quotes from movies and said them to my friends. That was like a big thing.
Yeah.
So it's like almost stand-up early, but I liked stand-up. I watched Comedy Central Presents when I was a little kid. And
who are some of your favorite comedians?
Well, Patrice O'Neal's like just my favorite of all time. I like it's funny. I like all the good ones, but across all genres. I like some Jerry Seinfeld, Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle, of course, the big ones.
There you go.
But Patrice is one like, holy shit. This is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like listening to his stand-up like you can listen to old records.
And he would go off. It seemed like he would go off the cuff a lot,
Big time.
Yeah,
he didn't have a lot of material.
Yeah.
It was really just like this long rant point of view. It was almost like his 30-minute podcast.
He would always be the most different in the lineup of like a roast, like a Comedy Central roast. He would just be the one who would go up there and just totally do it off the top of his head. You could tell. Everybody else was reading off just all the actors that would do it and just make it seem.
I love his stuff, man. He's definitely. I like Doug Stanhope too. The same too.
Yeah.
Arizona boy. Yeah.
Yeah. What was that? Where was he from? Fucking
Bisbee.
Yeah.
Dude, my currently, and I haven't actually seen a lot of his stand-up, but from his podcast, my favorite comic to listen to is Tim Dillon for sure right now.
Yeah. He's
fucking funny.
He's an interesting guy. Yeah.
And he says, I don't know. It's going back to everyone's trying to. Even if you have a funny podcast, there's certain things and point of views you have to say.
Yeah.
And he just says funny shit, and he'll just say really offensive things about the pandemic or the movement, and at the end he goes, "It's a comedy show, okay? It's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
comedy." Yeah, I'm saying something stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate that type of stuff.
Where did you grow up at? Where are you from?
Michigan.
Michigan, nice. What part of Michigan?
Southwest part.
Southwest.
So cornfields, rural area, very small town. Went there, a lot of like Friday Night Lights type town.
Houses that have like a lot of space in between them,
so
like
much.
a lot of
Cornfields.
Yeah.
We're the seed corn capital of the world, Constantine.
That's got to be a great place to grow up, because like a great way to grow up is like in a secluded kind of area, because man, you just don't have to worry about like neighbors waking you up, like just, you just get peace. Like I've lived in like apartments like most of my life.
Yeah.
And you just always dealt with just having to listen to thumping and
Yeah. No, for sure. Like, is all I knew, and I remember like whenever I went to college, went to Michigan State, and even having that was weird. Me living in a dorm for some reason, I was like, you're living so close. And by now, I've lived in LA for years, and I'm really normal to it now. But dude, when I was 18, the thought of like living in a city with all this noise and side by side like living, it was claustrophobic to me.
Yeah. When you first came out to LA?
Yeah, for sure.
So you lived in Michigan for most of your life, and then you came out to LA?
Yeah, all my life. Yeah.
And then you just came out to LA after that?
Yep.
Wow.
Came here.
When did you come out to LA?
2012.
2012.
First visited in 2011, and I lived here for like 11 weeks, and then I went back and finished up my senior year, and then as soon as I graduated, I moved back out here.
Yeah. So how is I haven't been in LA. I left when the whole thing when all of this started.
Right.
In Arizona it's a little easier to live, right now, just because it's less people, and then maybe people are a little bit more stupid, or I don't know.
It's lax over there. Yeah.
It's lax in terms of what's going on. I don't mean to say stupid. Because I don't think people are being stupid if they're being lax about it.
Who gives a shit? We're not scientists.
But that's what other people would say.
We don't know what we're talking.
That they're being stupid.
We don't know what we're talking about. Just say that. We don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we don't know what we're talking about.
So we're gonna talk about whatever. Yeah. So I went to Michigan for a couple months at the beginning of the pandemic. I came back, and like here on my roof, everyone's just chill, normal.
Yeah.
But a lot of my people are so masked up, and a lot of LA is real like masked up.
Yeah.
But dude, if you just go to Orange County.
Yeah.
I went to Newport Beach last week, and it's like the opposite.
The opposite?
Total opposite, and it's not that far.
There's a lot of conservative people in Orange County, isn't there?
That's very, that's Trump country.
Yeah. There's that lady that's saying that, I don't know if I should go into it. It's the lady that's saying that really, like, the really racist, like, Chinese song is like, I want to be ninja. Have you ever heard that?
I've not heard
Let's
that
not talk
song.
about that then. Look it up. I want to be ninja.
We don't know what we're talking about.
That lady, the I want to be ninja lady, is from Orange County. But anyways.
If you want to be a funny comedian, it's important every 5 minutes, whether it's your podcast or your set, to just say, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
It's comedy.
exactly.
It's comedy. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
this isn't the fucking news. We're not trying to be Joe Rogan. Okay? This is where you get the information. You're not going to get it anywhere else, man. They're not telling you these facts.
When do you think things will like start getting back to normal?
Never.
Never.
This is the news. I don't know. It's a weird blend of normal of people fighting, and I don't know, some areas are cool, some aren't, and I feel like it's going to kind of be like that forever, but
yeah.
I don't know. I have no grasp because things are like open in Arizona, eh? And things feel open here.
They just
like
did
jobs
another
aren't available.
reopening.
Oh, they did.
And, it's like every time it happens, you just see on the internet people start posting links that say, now Arizona's the new hotspot. It's like, of course you're going to say that. They're always...
say either thing. You can say either thing. It's so weird. I don't know. I want to see more dead bodies, goddammit.
Yeah. It's just at some point... I feel like at just some point we're going to need to just roll with the reopening.
Who cares? Because we don't know what we're talking about, and they can get that info. But in terms of comedy, it is interesting. It's like, man, is this what comedy's going to be?
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the open mic.
Yeah, the new open mic is just doing podcasts and Zoom.
It's whatever, because for me, I don't know. On a professional level, I always kind of push myself with acting more in terms of like trying to like get somewhere. In stand-up, I've always just done it and worked at it. Obviously I've tried to get somewhere, but I never tried to get on the shows before because
It's like everything you're kind of doing is kind of like avenues to get you to like just doing things with acting. That's the main thing you want to do.
Totally. Well, I want to do it all.
Yeah, you want. Yeah, me too.
But I just know I'm like, dude. Even if you get on the hottest backyard show in town, that doesn't mean that that's paying. But if you get on the hottest TV show in town, they'll put you on the hottest backyard show. Anyways.
Yeah.
But I've always done shitty open mics, which I like. You know, I'm kind of fucked up in the sense of I feel like stand-up ends as soon as people are excited to watch you.
Yeah.
There's some about specials where I'm like, man, of course they're all laughing at you. They all paid to see you.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Unless you come out with like something brand new, like some comedians do, like the new hour every year or whatever.
For sure. But even then, like, if you're going to see Bill Burr, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something that I like the art of stand-up where you're working against the audience.
Yeah.
And so I enjoy if stand-up stays like this forever. I'm cool with it because this is all I've ever known. People are like, "Oh man, you're just doing shitty open mics, aren't you?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's all I've done for a decade."
Yeah, isn't it?
That's all any of us have done for a decade.
It's kind of a good feeling that we're all kind of at the same level too.
It is, dude. It's like it's the ending of Fight Club.
Yeah.
Whenever they burn down all the bank buildings and shit, they're like, "Now we're all at zero."
Like I saw a flyer for a show that's going to be happening at Echo Park Lake.
Yeah,
and there's like some open micer people on it, and then I see like Kurt Metzger. Headlining it. I'm at like a lake show.
That was either last night
he's at
or
the same
tonight.
level now.
Yeah. People were like, I got to go to the Echo Lake. But I'm like, all right, go for it.
But I was also going to mention, like, I can't see us being able to go to a concert or like a comedy show where everybody's packed in and not wearing a mask like ever again. Like,
only if it's Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
And it's in a goddamn red state.
I just don't think there will ever be that time where people will be like comfortable with not wearing a mask in a packed crowd.
A little of both.
I would be comfortable, but I mean, I don't know. It's we won't get into that though. You know, it's just I feel like I could get into that every episode.
We don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's a good thing to point out.
What do you want as far as I don't know, because you like punk rock stuff. I get that from you wanting to record outside of Mill Avenue, wanting to record. You like stuff on the fly.
Yeah.
Your comedy kind of reflects that.
I'm trying to,
Do you want to put out like polished Netflix specials or?
No, I've never really wanted to do like an hour special or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't see myself as like an hour comedy special kind of guy. I'm just more like a short, like 15-20 minute kind of guy.
For sure. I feel the same, man.
Like even maybe a spot on a talk show or something to Conan or whatever.
For sure.
If that could ever happen.
Yeah, something I don't enjoy about a polished hour in front of a nice audience. I'm like, I'd rather hear a raw 10.
Yeah.
You know, or 15, 20, whatever.
It's changing like that too in terms of like Netflix and stuff like that. You'll see a lot of 15-minute stuff and 30-minute stuff now.
Yeah.
Those shows that combine a bunch of different smaller ones together.
Hey, like my birthday balloon.
Yeah. It's your birthday in what?
Next week.
Next week. Happy.
So this weekend is the last. Thank you.
Well, we won't get the age. I don't know.
I'm gonna be 30.
Oh, there you go, 30.
So this is the last weekend of my 20s.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so last night was the last Friday night of my 20s. So yeah, somewhat. Lana Epstein. I don't know if she gets particular about the way you said it. She brought me this. She's a peach. She also brought me a plant. Some friends brought me some drugs.
Yeah.
And fuck, I did them. I didn't get much sleep last night. I tried. Vegas. I've been talking about this a lot, and I don't mind. Birthday. I want to be chill on my birthday.
Yeah.
Because you can have a lot of pressure to do. I don't know. What did you do for your birthday last year, bro? Party?
Last year for my birthday, I think I was here. I think I was just maybe doing a comedy or something.
Okay. So you just kept it chill. But some people want to have a party.
Yeah.
And you want to, if you like booze and alcohol and drugs,
you're
like, I'm going to do that on my birthday.
Yeah.
At this point, I've had enough that I want to have that night and get it out of the way. So last night I got it out of the way.
Yeah.
So I don't feel any pressure to get all fucked up on my birthday or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I got a little residual of this. This was still up here from last night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's hung up here.
Let's see what else we got here.
Let's talk about filmmaking. That's the other tier of me that you haven't gotten to.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I it's something that I want to get into. I mean, I bought the camera and stuff. I mean, it's just, you know, I want to, you have to have such good equipment to make legit shit, you know.
Yeah,
like,
don't worry about it. Just start shooting shit.
Yeah,
Shoot it with
yeah.
your phone.
I've been
just shoot shit.
Working on some sketches and stuff.
Hell yeah, man.
With Chris and Daniel, actually. I came out with that Man on the Street one. We're gonna come out with a new one pretty soon.
That was fun. That was fun where you're going to talk to the people, doing all the traditional Man on the Street, and there's no people.
Yeah,
I was like, how have I not seen this yet? This is like,
yeah, I was worried
that was really funny, bro.
That I would like type it into YouTube and find another person who's done it, but I didn't find anything else. So
that was funny.
Satisfied with it for sure. So I think we might be at about. I'm not too sure.
Are we at our quota?
I don't know. Yeah, the supervisor's going to come by soon. And
oh, yeah, he's going to shut this shit down now.
Yeah.
Word travels faster on Koreatown. Okay.
All
right, man.
Before we go, I wanted to do a...
sweat is dripping down your face.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the camera can't pick it up.
This is the art. This is the art. I don't want to be in a nice studio.
Yeah, I want to work hard for
I like seeing this.
Yeah, I want it to be a struggle.
Look at this.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a good view. This is amazing. We got this billboard for a show, Filthy Rich with Kim Cattrall from Sex and the City.
Oh, that's funny that you know that.
Yeah. She's
You have weird knowledge. I love it. Just like you know all the words to that LaBouche song.
Yeah. She's that. Forgot her character name. But yeah. Before
you get
we
extra
go,
points if you pull it out.
I wanted to get your top 5 favorite movies, and it doesn't have to be.
This is a high fidelity moment right here. That's not on my list. I'm just saying top 5.
Somebody else mentioned that.
Yeah. I love this. This is
on
cool.
The first podcast, but it doesn't have to be for sure. It can be like an in the moment kind of thing.
Well, I'll tell you because I kind of wrote down at least 4 of my favorite movies that I like to comfortably watch a lot. Movies that are like mine, that I know all the words to.
Yeah.
Make me feel chill. And I'm watching a lot because it's my birthday time. That's when I watch them.
Yeah.
Big Lebowski.
Okay.
Jerry Maguire.
There you go.
Heat.
Okay.
Al Pacino, baby.
Yeah. Some famous lines in that movie.
Don't waste my motherfucking time! So
yeah.
That's at 3. How about we go with basketball?
Okay, nice.
That's a good one. And I could throw
cult classic.
Basketball's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt, not junior, senior is in that movie.
Oh wait, what part?
He's their taxi driver at the end. They go, "Can you drive any faster?"
Oh,
he goes,
yeah.
"Can I drive any faster?"
Yeah. Okay.
And I would say Days of Thunder. I'm kind of saying it by saying it.
Okay.
But There Will Be Blood.
Nice.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Very good movie. Very good.
Paul Thomas Anderson. Ask me about him.
Yeah.
Do you just like listen them off, or you go into them, or what?
What?
The movies that I just listed off.
Oh no, just I
need
just
a follow-up?
listed off. Little side talks about it or whatever in between.
Mm-hmm. Big Lebowski is a real comfortable thing.
Yeah.
I spent 3 weeks on tour with my friend's band.
Yeah.
Like, we were all living in a van, and the van had a VHS player, and we took one movie, and it was Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
And it was playing the entire time. So even if you were sitting up front, you were hearing it. And so that, I don't know.
You're out of your element, Donnie.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. B.I. Lennon.
My friend used to say that to me all the time, like, you're out of your element, Dustin.
You're out of your element, Dustin. Shut the fuck up, Dustin.
Yeah, I used to be like Steve Buscemi's character.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Big Lebowski.
For sure.
But yeah, this has been fucking awesome, man.
That's cool, man.
Thanks for letting us do it out here on this on the roof.
Get a butt hat from Chris Gardner.
Oh yeah, Chris Gardner, the butt hats. It's a nice item. It's a hot item. But Ed, before we go, you want to shout out anything you want to promote?
Yeah, check out the Jordan Leer program. It's my podcast.
Yeah.
Check out that.
It's on YouTube, Spotify, right?
Yeah, YouTube, Spotify, the iTunes, all the shit. Go there and go jordanleer.com if you want to see a couple clips from my short films, my projects I'm pitching and stuff. I've got this one about this dog actor, and this other project I made with my buddy Rishiaria, this like horror slasher we're doing and stuff. So if you want to see all my shit, contact whatever Jordan Leer program. Check
all right. Cool. So this is Jordan Leer. This is the third episode of the podcast of Dustiny. And
POD.
POD.
The pick of destiny. I like that spit on
yeah.
it. And POD, the band. Every day is a new day.
I could never turn my back away.
So I trust in love. So I trust in love. It was giving me peace of mind. I really listen to that. I feel so alive.
For the very first time. All right. All right, thank you. Have a good time. Have a good day.
Have a bad time. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Have a bad day.
All right, thanks. Have a good time.